Well, you know the phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, Senior Center Bell Choir in Walker is proving that old saying wrong. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth shows us a group whose average age is over 90 years old, and they have found a new tune to ring to.
Think learning a new trick is just for kids? Well, you might change your tune after hearing the May Creek Senior Living Bell Choir.
Never too old to learn.
Of the 16 members in the group, more than half have passed the age of 90, and many of them have little to no background in music.
I played bass drum and cymbals in high school. That was about 1928.
Stella Myers is 98 years old and the oldest member of the Bell Choir, but she doesn't like to admit it.
How old are you?
Oh. 90-something.
When the Bell Choir started about a year and a half ago, Leon Arola was one of the first members to join.
I have never taken any music lessons or nothing. I know nothing about music.
And while most are not musically inclined, many say it didn't take much to chime in.
Well, they handed it to me and I rang it.
The Bell Choir uses 13 different bells that correlate to 13 different notes in one octave. Starting with middle C to high C.
Everybody lines up in a circle, or sits in a circle, semicircle around you, like a keyboard.
The May Creek activity coordinator decided to start the group after going to a music therapy conference and thought the idea of a bell choir had a nice ring to it.
Everybody takes such great pride into doing this, and we get to share to all audiences.
Today, the Bell Choir put on a concert for a disability services center in Walker. Most of the songs ring a bell with audience members, oftentimes sparking a sing-along. And as for making mistakes, no one here seems to care about carrying a tune.
Sometimes we miss, but then we don't pay attention to that.
Oh, I once in a while ring a bell when I shouldn't.
In fact, at their age, group members find the notion of perfection laughable.
Oh, no. No, nobody's perfect.
We're at the stage of life, we're beyond having to be perfect.
But this bell choir certainly strikes the right note when it comes to having fun.
Well, it's all good fun.
They're a great group to be with.
I feel I'm blessed, as old as I am, and can do what I do.
To tune up an old proverb, there's many a good ring played by an old bell, even if those bells aren't always ringing to the same tune. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.